Hello, this is Alex from the National Weather Service in Pocatello with your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Sunday, July 28th. The main impacts for the next few days include near critical winds and relative humidity for this afternoon and early evening, mostly across the Arco Desert, and isolated to possibly scattered thunderstorms on Monday. Right now, we think the odds favor isolated coverage. We can't completely rule out scattered coverage, though, so we'll continue to monitor that. Tuesday and Wednesday would simply be hot, especially across the valleys. And Thursday and Friday, it looks like we'll start to see a return of the monsoonal moisture, especially across the south and east, and we'll show you that graphically in a few moments. So once again, for Monday, Sunday night, especially into Monday, we had the threat for thunderstorms across all of the area. High terrain areas will be favored to see the thunderstorm activity, but we can't rule out some showers and thunderstorms across the Snake Plain or eastern Magic Valley either. Tuesday, we crank up the heat, especially across the eastern Magic Valley and Snake Plain, where high temperatures will get into the mid and upper 90s. We'll start to see the monsoonal moisture move into the area by way of thin high clouds on Wednesday, so that may take a couple of degrees off of high temperatures on Wednesday, but still in the mid 90s across the eastern Magic Valley and Snake Plain. By the time Thursday arrives, though, we start to see enough moisture getting back up into our area to provide for some shower and thunderstorm chances, especially across the southeast. Taking a look at the satellite picture this morning, we see quite a bit of clear skies across the area. We have to look south to see a few clouds here over southern Nevada, and that's the beginnings of the moisture surge and disturbance that'll bring us the mainly isolated shower and thunderstorm threat for Monday. And you can see a big blob of shower and thunderstorm activity just south of Arizona that'll be moving through in the southwest flow as well. So showing you a look at the forecast radar here to give you a general idea of where the showers and thunderstorms might be. And this is starting off at 2 a.m. Monday morning, or tonight we start to see some shower activity across the central mountains, Stanley and Sun Valley area, and that becomes more organized as we go through the night, especially by the time we get to sunrise Monday morning. Could even see a few lightning strikes with some of this activity by then. Farther south and east could also be a light shower across the Snake Plain and southern highlands as well, but it appears the brunt of the activity to be across the central mountains. Now this activity is with the lead moisture surge. You can see that moving off to the east on Monday morning, and by afternoon most of that activity is moved off to the north and to the east, but we still have the disturbance rotating through Nevada and into Idaho by the afternoon hours. Combine that with some daytime heating and we see some isolated thunderstorms develop by the time we get into middle of the afternoon on Monday and continuing through the evening hours. As you can see here, most of the activity is confined to the higher terrain areas, but much like what we saw on Saturday, we could see some shower and thunderstorm activity sneak down into the upper Snake Plain and perhaps impact places like Rexburg and Idaho Falls, like this particular model is showing us. Most of that activity, though, is out of the area by Monday evening rather, but Monday night and early Tuesday morning could see a few lingering light showers for the area. At the beginning of the briefing, we talked about the low minimum relative humidity values and gusty winds, so I wanted to show you that graphically here now. If you focus in on these darker orange colors, that's where the minimum relative humidity values are forecast to be under 15% today. So that includes some of our central mountain valleys, places like Chalice and the Arco Desert. And speaking of the Arco Desert, that's where the strongest winds are expected this afternoon. South to southwest winds gusting up to around 30 miles per hour. And we think the best time for that to occur will be generally in the 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. time frame. Taking a look at minimum relative humidity values on Monday, they do recover a couple of percent from Sunday due to the increase in clouds and showers, but still getting close to 15% in those same areas. Tuesday, when we bring the heat back into the region, our minimum relative humidity values return to where very similar values as to what we're expecting today. Let's go out a bit further in time now and take a look at the forecast for the middle of the week. This is Wednesday evening now. As we look to the south, we see some of these green colors here indicating precipitation, so shower and thunderstorm activity with that next moisture push and monsoonal surge getting into our area Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and then once again during the afternoon on Thursday. Mostly the eastern parts of our area are favored for this activity at this time. You know, some of that lingers even into Thursday night and into Friday as well. So that'll be our next chance of shower and thunderstorm activity Wednesday night and into Friday night. How about winds the rest of the week? Well, we'll see breezy conditions on Thursday afternoon and evening as well. Not quite as strong as what we're expecting for today, but breezy nonetheless, combined with those low minimum relative humidity values. We do see somewhat of a decrease in winds though for Wednesday. However, can't rule out some gusty outflow winds with the shower and thunderstorm activity that'll be moving in from the south by then. We talked about the heat. We're getting back into the 90s across the Snake Plain to eastern Magic Valley today. We'll take a couple of degrees off on Monday with the clouds and showers around, but it'll still be hot and very seasonable. And then Tuesday, we build the temperatures back up a few degrees with mid and possibly even upper 90s here and some of these darker orange colors. And in summary, near critical winds and minimum relative humidity values are forecast for today, mainly across the Arco Desert. We have our isolated to possibly scattered thunderstorm chance for Monday, with odds favoring isolated coverage at this time. Hot conditions for Tuesday and Wednesday, and a return to thunderstorms for Thursday and Friday. That'll conclude the briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, we welcome that to the phone number or email address you see here. Thank you.